What was something you learned about your industry that you did not know before the start of the class? I learned some great things about some of my industry's ins and outs, like how Valve and Bethesda's structure work. They are built around the concept that focusing on one project is better to build the AAA title games, the better games, which is a lot better. But one of the things I also didn't know is about the Game Developers Conference that is held in California. At least next year it is, for their whatever their next scheduled one is. And this is supposed to be a conference of where they bring together game designers from around the world to showcase game designing mechanics, story, technology, and lots of other great things that we could benefit as developers to make the best gaming experience possible, which I would really love to go next year, and I completely plan on going to it. Did this course help you to confirm your decision to pursue your degree? This course opened my eyes to a lot of good information, like the GDC, so I can expand my knowledge in the game design career. While this may not directly influence my decision, it opened my views to more useful ways to make it easier to, know how to get into my field, which, by connection, drives me to want to continue making games, and as a career choice, that's where I'm going, so... Yay! What is one assignment that you really thought was helpful, or that you really learned something useful? I would say the most helpful assignment was the 2.2 industry terms. This assignment allowed me to see more of the terms that would be used in the field and allowed me not only to get a head start, but to understand things that would be told to me in the future. Any cross-referencing terms or anything like that that would, be between different jobs like game design, game art, where both of those use terminologies like textures, shaders, and game engines. And there's a lot more after that, which I'm sure would be far more in play, but what is one thing you would add to this course? Truth be told, I like this class the way it is. It's very helpful and informative for stuff in my field, and allows me to have the actual time to do appropriate research on them as well. Like, I was actually able to research my companies and industry things and actually learn something from it, as opposed to just rushing through it and just getting information here, getting information there, and then just forgetting it right after I'm done utilizing it. However, if there was one thing I would like to add to the class, it'd be a little bit more time to be creative with week 2's assignments. I kind of felt like there was a large amount of stress trying to get even the minimum stuff, and let alone trying to put in extra content to make it flashy and stuff like that. Because I kind of wanted to, but I kind of felt like I was kind of limited in time for both of the assignments, because I felt like I needed to turn one in, by the preferred dates. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to get either of them done. But aside from that, overall, it's a really great class, and I can't think of any other changes that I would make to it. What is something you did not find useful, or would remove from the course? Okay, the only assignment that I found close to not really being helpful, which, it was helpful, is just on the bottom of the totem pole of the total assignments. And this was the 1.1 Plan of Attack assignment, which required us to make calendars for our schedules on work, assignments, and fun times, and other things we need to do in our lives. I found that for myself, scheduling set times can backfire for me. So when I haven't completed a task during the scheduled time I gave myself, It tends to aggravate me, and I've had hard times concentrating to finish tasks knowing that I've already gone over the time, which definitely freaks me out a bit because it's like, oh my god, I gotta finish this, I can't do anything else, oh my god, this is the only thing I can do right now. And especially when stuff starts to stack up, it can get kind of crazy. So the way I like to do it is essentially having a daily schedule of things that needs to be done based on like prioritizing and stuff like that. Like, important things like getting my homework done and stuff like that is going to be at the top of the list, and we'll transfer day to day to make sure that I get it done. And where other things like playing and stuff like that, I don't even bother scheduling because I'll just have, if I have time to fit it in, I'll take some time to fit it in. But if not, then I kind of just get to work and make sure I get it done. Work before play. That's the way I grew up. But yeah, basically, if anything goes like over its time, I can always reevaluate the time needed for all of my stuff. So if I need to move something farther back, or if I can move something forward, or maybe I have something that can, cross over. Maybe I can have an assignment with. All right, everybody, that's gonna be it for me today. So hope you liked my presentation. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take what you can from this, and if you didn't learn anything from it, well, hopefully some of it applies to you. Like what you see, like what you do. Like, don't like, hey, whatevs, right? Well, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye!